SNS institution, we had a challenge. So SNS institutions, when we approached SNS institutions in the first day of my interview, there was a concept. They have told me regarding design thinking. And in design thinking, we had a human-centric approach. That is, every human being, or as a teacher, we mean students and our own peer group and all the members. So it's a new concept, and we had a training. So in this training, we had given with some challenges, some courses and all. So after learning the concept, design thinking, we were introduced with 5-pillar activities. In these 5-pillar activities, we have Center of Learning and Teaching Methodology, Center for Creativity, Skills and Career Developments, and Institute-Industry Partnership Cell, and Social Responsibility Initiatives. When we take this first point, like as a teacher, we are focusing on the learning and teaching methodology. So every teacher has to update by the new methodologies and applications of AI tools. So this Center for Learning and Teaching has helped us in learning this methodology in a 3-dimensional way. That is, everywhere when we go, the presentation and the usages by monthly basis or weekly basis helps us to make ourselves confident and present ourselves in a new 3-dimensional way. And in case of creativity, we have patterns and publications. So we have patterns, design pattern. So in case we are designing an apparatus, for example, when we come across the intravenous fluids dropper, we are designing an intravenous fluid and it is in process. So we are having the views in a innovative way. So that helps us to have a design pattern. And when we come across the skills and career development programs, we are having, like, we have to emphasize that we have to improve our skills. So and we have to go for all these faculty development programs, and we have to update with NPTEL learnings, etc. And when we come across this industry institute partnership cell, we are having LinkedIn connections with the industry people, and we are making our engaging our students for industry learning, and also we are making them prepare like competitive exams like GPATs. So we are getting LinkedIn connections. Through LinkedIn connections and LinkedIn network, we are meeting expertise. And the students are asked to have an interview with that expertise so that their experience also add to their knowledge. And coming to the social responsibility initiatives, we are going for like schools, and we are introducing this idea to the young generations. And we are conducting blood camps, and we are having club activities here. So the students coming to the SNS college are purely made to have a lateral thinking. So when we have a lateral thinking, that is, what is the necessity after 15-20 years has been done today. So that is how the students are molded here. So we are concentrating on the 3 P's, that is, one is people and purpose and process. So we have to, the people I mean here is my students, and the purpose is to make them efficient, to make them well placed, to make a good human being by all means, personally and professionally. So the process what we are doing is, we are having a OKR goals, and we are making the students what is the importance in doing this LinkedIn articles, and they are exposed to some of the journals and what are all the new equipments, what are all the ideas, and they are writing articles. So students is capable of writing their articles, and usage of artificial intelligence tools such as Grok, ChatGPT, Snapshot, etc. They are learning, like they are using the tools and making their pictures. So in this technology, both the technology as well as their thinking makes a creative idea into their presentation. And our students are making e-posters and presenting these e-posters by using this artificial intelligence, which is a high challenge to the other college students. That way we are improvising our students to a better level. So as a proud SNS staff here, we are making our students, as a teacher, our main aim is to mold the students. So in this way, this design thinking concept, which has the 5 components, like if there is any small or big problem, the phases are define, empathize, ideate and prototype and testing. So we are doing a mini project, group project. In this group project, we are able to cross all these 5 through a paper. So one of my students, I have a student called Kavin. So the Kavin, he came with lots of inhibitions and he has a self-doubt. So when I'm a proud mentor for him, and when we are making him to understand his self-belief system, and when we are making him to go into his level and address him, now he has presented in many schools, now he has presented in many schools like what is the concept of design thinking, and he is addressing the students with confidence. So as a teacher, as a mentor, I am proud like one person who is having, that is whose voice is unnotified, that means silent. Some people are silent. We are bringing in them to with all these activities. So when we are making him to learn all activity based, really some students are exploring, and I can proudly say that they can go to the next level and they can address. So without paying any extra efforts or energy, the day-to-day daily activities in SNS makes us feel proud like we are in the right path. So we are having a concept where artificial intelligence and this tools as well as this design thinking concept makes us to learn daily. So teaching is a process, it's a continuous process where learning should be there. So I am proud that I have updated myself in many ways, and I am now approaching in a mini project in the phase like we are doing an intravenous infusion type. The drip count time is we are designing an apparatus where from the nursing station an alarm can set so that many injuries to the brain and many accidents can be avoided. So this way we are improving. So as I told you, this mentor-mentee system is there. So every teacher is concentrating in 20 to 25 students, and these mentees are treated like our own kids, and we are having a good interactions. Their problem are approached by these ways. When they are approached in a calm, cool way, these students are open up, and we are making them to present papers. They are made into their career in the right path, as well as their personal growth also. We are taking care. So I feel like this design thinking concept, when it is followed, it will make a revolutionary change in the education system. So this way, one student, one group of the students, we are able to identify their weakness, and when they are made into an active learning, their inputs are sound alarming. So we are proud in SNS institutions. So thank you for giving me this opportunity. Thank you.